ASMR Gaming News. Greetings, everyone, and welcome to ASMR Gaming News. Please hit that like button, sit back, relax, and let's begin. So, we have a pretty good amount of video game news this week, so let's jump in with the Fortnite news first. So, Fortnite, lots of stuff happened with Fortnite this week, but the biggest, let's say, deal that everyone is the most hyped about is the upcoming Fortnitemares update. So, for those of you that don't know, every year around the Halloween season in October, Fortnite usually does a very kind of Halloween-themed mini kind of event where aspects of the map will change, and a lot of like Halloween stuff basically gets revealed. For the item shop, we get new skins. Usually they're all Halloween-themed. Locations on the map change. There's like candies, like Halloween candies that give you health and stuff like that. New locations, sometimes there's zombies or enemies like that, that you can fight. Sometimes they do something special like a boss fight versus the Storm King. So it's called Fortnitemares, and it's always a big event that happens in October for Fortnite. Some years are better than other years, but this one in particular is really special because they're doing a lot more than they normally do. Let's say, like, sometimes they'll just change the map, sometimes they'll just release skins, but this time Fortnitemares apparently is going to give us a lot of new skins, change areas of the map, add a kind of new boss fight of some kind. We don't know what. There might be enemies, and there's also going to be new items. So a lot of new stuff is going to get added to Fortnite, and many of us, including myself, were really excited this week for the Fortnitemares update, which was supposed to happen today. But literally 2 hours before the Fortnite update was supposed to drop, Fortnite delayed the update. And a lot of people, were very, very sad when they heard this news, including myself. Honestly, I didn't know at the time why there was a delay. But as the time went on, people, started making theories, and I started hearing things from other, people on YouTube and on Twitter and just, other Fortnite creators, and it seems like there was some kind of power outage at the Epic Games offices for the game, and before they could update the servers went down, and they did not come back for a few hours, and so they have to delay the update, and apparently they're going to do it tomorrow now. So tomorrow, at the same time that they were supposed to release the update today, well, tomorrow they're going to do it. So hopefully nothing happens and everything goes smoothly. But yeah, it's definitely a sad delay for something that was going to be very, very exciting. So some of the collabs that Fortnitemares has brought us so far, in the teaser that we have seen is Leatherface from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre series, as well as Billy from the Saw movies. If any of you have watched any of the Saw movies, Billy is a character, kind of like a doll that appears, usually used by Jigsaw to tell his victims that they are about to play a game. So we got a character based on Billy in Fortnite as an actual skin, and that just came out this week. So even though Fortnitemares did not officially drop, we are already starting to get skins for the Fortnitemares kind of event. So apparently we're going to start getting more and more skins now, getting closer to Halloween, and I can't wait to see what changes they make to the map. So keeping my fingers crossed, everything goes smoothly with the update, and Fortnitemares comes out very, very soon. So let me know what you all feel about the delay in the comments, because I'm curious to hear everyone's thoughts about the delay, because I know it was a pretty big deal this week. Next, we have some really, really weird news. So Nintendo this week randomly announced something completely new that has nothing to do with video games, actually. They announced the Nintendo Alarmo. Yes, Alarmo, as in alarm. This is an alarm clock, like, you know, the clock that you use with an alarm to, like, wake you up in the morning. I'm sure a lot of you on your phone, you know, if you're always late to work or school, you put your alarm clock on your phone and the alarm wakes you up in the morning. Well, Nintendo decided to make their own alarm that's completely Nintendo themed. It has like kind of motion control sensor on the top, so you can just like swipe your hand over it and it detects the movement, and it, like, you know, scrolls through the menu. And the reason this clock is kind of special is it has a lot of themes and a lot of sounds and music based on Nintendo games. So apparently there's like a Super Mario setting menu, which basically adds like Super Mario music as your alarm sound in the morning. And there's sound effects like Mario jumping and getting coins. The more you sleep, then the louder the sound gets until you wake up. And there's just like mini sound effects all based about like Mario jumping or getting coins and things like that. And that's just the Mario menu. You can also select like a Splatoon menu and like Animal Crossing menu. So they're gonna add over time more and more Nintendo kind of menu settings. So you'll be able to customize your Nintendo Alarmo to basically fit your favorite Nintendo game. So if your favorite Nintendo game is like Zelda, well, you're going to be able to customize it to be Legend of Zelda themed with sound effects, music, all based on the Legend of Zelda. They don't say all the music and all the sounds that are available. Apparently they're going to add more as time goes on. So if you don't see a Nintendo game represented, they might add that in the future, you know, like Star Fox or F-Zero or something like that. But honestly, it looks kind of awesome, but it's also really, really weird. Like, I know a lot of people use alarms on their phone, so this, I don't know, like, basically, you're supposed to put the Alarmo next to your bed, you know, like on a nightstand, go to sleep, and it can tell while you're sleeping, and when you wake up, it stops making noise. But if you don't wake up, it starts playing music, like Nintendo music, and it gets louder and louder. It also plays sound effects to kind of wake you up as well. And when you want to just change the settings or stop, you can like tap the top. It looks awesome, but the price is $99, like it's $100, and it's not even, you know, a video game. So I don't know about this one. Like, I like Nintendo and I like Nintendo stuff, but I would much rather like buy $100 of like a Nintendo game over an alarm, because I don't really use an alarm clock. If I am gonna use my phone, but it's still kind of a cool concept. So yeah, that just randomly got announced this week, and people are really really confused and talking about this. So it was a pretty big deal this week when that got announced. Next, we have some big game releases this week. Oh my goodness. So first, Silent Hill 2 released this week, and it has gotten amazing reviews. I am extremely surprised. The last few months, people have been very negative towards this game, saying it was not going to be that great. Remakes are never as good as the original. But it came out, and it's actually really good. Like, people are saying that the Silent Hill 2 remake is basically equal to the original one. Like, it's just as good. Sure, some things like voice lines and graphics have changed a little bit, and the original is always going to be, that OG classic. But if you've never played the OG Silent Hill 2, and you got a PlayStation 5 or a PC, a lot of the reviews are saying that this is a game worth playing. And it's getting a lot of 9 out of 10 review scores from what I've seen, so definitely worth playing the new Silent Hill 2 if you are into scary, horror, psychological style games. Next, the new Dragon Ball Sparking Zero game came out. This is basically the most recent Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi series kind of game. It's not called Budokai Tenkaichi, but it's basically the next game in that series, so it plays just like the previous ones with modern graphics and, of course, new combat stuff. And Dragon Ball fans and just, people in general seem to be extremely happy with this game. All I'm seeing on Twitch and on YouTube from people playing this is how much fun the game is and how great it looks. So if you are a Dragon Ball fan, they're saying that this is the best Dragon Ball game we've gotten in years. So definitely pick this one up. It's really, really good, and I think I want this game as well. It looks amazing, and everything I've seen so far makes me want to play the game. And yeah, lastly, Atlas released an RPG called Metaphor Re Fantasio. It's a new RPG made by Atlas, the people that made Persona 5 and the Persona games. And this game is a lot like the Persona series, but it's not in a modern setting. Instead, it has a more fantasy style, and it has also gotten very, very good reviews, a lot of 9 out of 10s. A lot of people are calling it one of the best RPGs of the year. So if you like, Japanese RPGs like Persona, this is definitely a game to check out as well. But yeah, this is definitely a stacked month for all of these amazing games. So yeah, if you're curious, definitely check them out. They've all been getting amazing reviews, so this is a really good month for video games, and this has been an incredible week. Let's see, what else do we have? So apparently 343 Industries, the developers for the Halo games, have officially changed their name. They are no longer called 343 Industries, they are now called Halo Studios. So yeah, they completely changed their name now to be more focused around Halo, which kind of makes sense because, they do make the Halo games now. And yeah, we got some news that they are currently working on multiple Halo games, so not just one, but multiple games, so probably, 2 or 3 games. So I'm excited to see what they do. I really want Halo to be big and successful, so I wish them the best, and I can't wait to see what they do with the next Halo game they put out. Nintendo released a trailer this week on the upcoming Mario and Luigi Brothership game, and it looks amazing. This game looks like it's gonna be really, really fun. If you like Mario and you like RPGs, this is gonna be a game to play. You basically get to control Mario and Luigi. You get to explore this huge new world, battle really unique and interesting monsters, and there's gonna be some kind of a fun story along the way. So definitely something for the Nintendo fans out there. If you are a Mario fan, this is something to look forward to when this comes out next month. Let's see, what else do we got here? So this one's pretty cool. Alien Isolation is officially getting a sequel. So if any of you remember, Alien Isolation came out back on the, what was it, PS4, I think. PS4, right? Yeah, it came out on the PS4. Back when the PS4 first launched, so it's an older game. But was amazing. Like every YouTuber, every Twitch streamer was like playing this game. You had to hide from like the xenomorph on like a a space station in like outer space, and it was like really creepy and scary. And the xenomorph was like intelligent, like the AI could like detect if you were in an area and would try to find you. And people just loved hiding in this game. And yeah, that game came out, it did really well, and then there was nothing. Like, they did not make a sequel. Well, this week they officially revealed that they are making a sequel, so Alien Isolation 2 is now in early development, and I cannot wait for this game to come out. And I hope it's just as good as that original one, because that original game was scary, but also so much fun. It was so much fun. Let's see, what else do we got? I feel like I'm missing something. Let's see. Am I missing any news? Okay, this is actually kind of cool. So there's an old Star Wars Episode 1 game called Star Wars Jedi Power Battles, and it is getting remastered. This week just got announced it is getting remastered for the PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. So it's basically coming out for everything. And yeah, this is a game where you get to play as different Jedi, like Mace Windu and Obi-Wan Kenobi and Qui-Gon from the original kind of Star Wars prequel trilogy. You get to play as some characters, and it's a really tough game. I remember playing this one back a long time ago. I think at like a friend's house. He has like a ton of Star Wars games, and this one was fun, but it was really tough. I remember dying a lot. But yeah, they're bringing this game back with better graphics. Not super good graphics, they're just remastering it, but it looks good in HD on a modern television. So if you're looking for some fun, classic Star Wars gameplay with your favorite characters, this is definitely something to check out. And last piece of news is really interesting. So Sega announced that Universal Pictures is making a movie based on their video game Shinobi. Now, this is kind of random, but I kind of like it. Shinobi, for those that don't know, Sega put out a bunch of games under the Shinobi name. These are kind of like really cool ninja games. So if you like ninjas, the Shinobi game was something to play at the time. And we haven't gotten a new game in the Shinobi franchise in a long time. But it seems like Sega is trying to get a movie made. So yeah, this is happening. I guess we're getting a ninja movie. So I'm excited. I like ninjas, so I will definitely check this one out. But it's such a random announcement. I was not expecting something like this to actually happen, especially since like it's an older video game that Sega hasn't really done anything with in a while.